Maya Laws, a lot of us forgot what she has done over the years. She think we forgot, but we ain't forget. And so we gonna break this down. Get you some water, get you some refreshments, whatever you like to snack on or suck on or sip on, okay? Whatever you like to snack on, suck on, or sip on. Now let's break this down. We are here for high-level thinking, high-level conversation. Just because this is mess, we can turn it into something positive. All of this mess that we do reviews on, we can turn it into something positive and educational. Are you ready? Because they didn't want this, okay? They don't want this here. They don't want people to do this, but we gonna do it. I am the balance keeper, so I want you to open up your ears, take your biasness, okay? I know you probably don't like Jazzy. I know you probably don't like Ashe. You probably don't like Maya. Today, over here, we want you to take out your biasness and let's break this down as what? Adults. We gonna be adults over here. And we gonna see. Because no matter how much you like them or don't like them, we're gonna talk about the situation and break it down. Let's go! Come on, Maya, what you got for us, man?
Like, listen. I have a few pet peeves. I have a lot, matter of fact.
Hold on. Bring it back. Just a little bit.
At work, when I got wind of the fact that I was being spoken on, and, you know, I went to the video and I checked out a little bit of what was being said regarding my aunt, Lois, right? And, whew, I got a bad temper.
Now, she was at work when she got whipped for news that, you know, some stuff got told about her. Now, I want y'all to hold that. Before this incident, she was all up on Ghost, all up on them, posted videos. Yeah, they shooting at the gun range together, not thinking that I'm gonna use you like you're using me. If these people are in the game of using people, how do you believe that this enemy, connection to this enemy, is not gonna use you back? And remember, Mayat Laws is another one who's supposed to be connected. Her name is Mayat. Her name is Mayat Laws, which means she follow all the, 42, whatever it is, Mayat Laws. I'm pretty sure somewhere in the Mayat Laws, it teaches you not to meddle with the enemies. I'm pretty sure somewhere in 42 Mayat Laws, it teaches you somewhere in there not to be that damn gullible to play with the enemy like that. It gotta be somewhere in there. It gotta be somewhere in there. So she overrided her laws and did whatever she wanted to do. Listen, she overrided her laws that she knows about Mayat and did what she wanted to do. And that's what this is. We do what we wanted to do. We get a sign, we say, I'm still do it. We get a gut feeling, we say, I'm still do it. We get another sign, or somebody might call us, somebody might text us. You say, you know what, I'm still do it. And then if it goes wrong, you're gonna be like this. See, if everything was going right, she wouldn't even be up here. But she really thought that man was genuinely kissing on her, loving on her. Nah, baby. He came to play the game like everybody else. See, Ghost been watching all of us fight Ashe Devon or Cynthia Rose. And then he said, okay, I'm gonna pick these women. These are her two biggest ops. I'm gonna go to her two biggest ops. And they both fell for it. Huh? Now come on. We don't have to be that smart to know that if somebody's enemy come towards you, they only want to use you to get back at them. Am I correct on this? Am I correct? We don't have to be that smart. If somebody that you don't like and somebody that they're mad that they used to mess with them come try to run to you, they only want to use you to get back at them. How they don't know that? This woman was all up on him in his house. Shoot, like woman, he only used you to get back. He know eventually these videos going to get back to Ashe Devon. He know these videos is going to get back to Ashe Devon. And guess what? Ashe Devon is going live about this. Huh? So he planned all this out. He planned all this out, and they had no clue. That's what he was came to do. They had no. You mean the two women who are Mayat Laws and I'm connected to spirituality over here that you can't sit back and say, wait a minute, why is this man so? Why he picked me? You mean Jazzy didn't say why he picked me? Out of all her enemies, he picked me. Hold on, what's going on here? And he giving me all this information freely, just so gung ho. You know, Jazzy, you didn't peep that. You didn't peep that he told you, hey, you can have whatever you want. Here, you can have all of it. You didn't see why he picked you? Of course he picked you for a reason. You one of her biggest ops. Ashe Devon hates you, so he went to you. He seen Mayat Laws. They battled. They ended up breaking up big, and so he went to her. At some point, the females had to see something, had to feel like something ain't right. He wants to do this with me. I don't like your wife. I don't like your wife, and you want to be with me. I don't like your baby mama, and you want to be with me out of nowhere. Oh yeah. See, remember, Mayat Laws wanted to be with one of the guys in the Nature Boy camp. Don't you ever forget that. What type of woman who acts like she's so, I'm so not this, I'm so against that, wanted to be part of the Carbonation at one point? Huh? Mayat Laws wanted to date one of the guys in the earlier stages from Carbonation. Let's never forget that. So it don't matter how spiritual you are. It don't matter how spiritual you are. You have free will. You can do whatever you want. And that is the key. Instead of them taking accountability for doing whatever they want, they're going to blame it on the charts. They're going to blame it on zodiacs and they're going to blame it on the charts. No, it's you. Free will. You know what? I'm going to go mess with her baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. No charts or no zodiac has anything to do with that. You thought about it and you did it. Nothing has nothing to do with that. But they're going to blame that because that's how you take the accountability off you. Blame it on something else. Oh, you know, it's the zodiac. No, it's you. Please get the likes up to 40. Please drop the Cash App in there and the PayPal if you can. Let's go.
I have a bad temper because at work today, my blood was just boiling. My blood, it was boiling because, like, I have a few pet peeves. I have a lot, matter of fact. And one of the pet peeves I have is nosy people. You know? Yeah, you guys don't know what I'm going through right now in this crib that I live in right now. I'm trying to move out this crib because of the fact that I got some nosy-ass neighbors. Now, I'm from the Bronx. We mind my business.
Now, you hear that? Her pet peeve is nosy people. What do they do over here? What is the main content ingredient around these, in this sector and that sector? Being nosy. Do you see how people just lie for no reason? She came from a Nature Boy sector where they be nosy. That's their job is to, what Nature Boy doing today? What Eliana doing today? What such a, that's their normal content is to see what somebody else doing. And she said that's her pet peeve. Her number one of her pet peeves is nosy people. But that's what you come from, being in somebody else's business. But you don't like your neighbors to be in somebody else's business. You don't like somebody else looking at your relationship that you put online with her baby daddy. But you don't like that, but you do it to other people. And people need to start telling the truth about that. Don't cry about something that you do to others. You gotta start doing that. Hold people accountable. You crying about this when you do it?
The moving, as long as nobody's getting hurt, we mind our business. Unless it's my business. So, at work, the beast is like wanting to come out and rah, 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 rah. But thank God that I was at work because, those 9 to 5 hours that I was putting my work in, I calmed down and I had to recalibrate my energy and kind of focus and strategize on how I'm going to release this frustration. Like, I swear to God, I don't know where to begin.
What up, Cat? How you doing, Cat?
You want to say, because again, I'm a private person. I don't know.
What up, Asylum? What's going on? These niggas crazy.
Know that about me, and I guess that's one of the reasons why it's a challenge for me to go live and kind of.
What up, Agent Greg? What's going on?
Because a lot of the times, people relate to things that is of the world, that is worldly things, that have to do with the everyday mundane, and those type of topics and issues is not really something that interests me at all. So, my bad. My thoughts is running 100 miles per hour. Peace, everyone in the chat. I see y'all. We got Forever Infinity, the Church of the Black. Let me start off by saying, shout out to Jazzy. I'm just call you a demon. Because listen, don't shoot the messenger. Because the amount of people, they like to be in the details.
She just called Jazzy a demon. She called Jazzy a demon. I'm gonna call Jazzy a demon because they just want to be detailed. But Maya, that's what you used to do too. When you talk about me, you want to be detailed. When you talk about such and such, you want to be in detail. You told lies about me, Maya. Don't you remember? Suey is gay. Everybody want me to be gay. But why? It's a gay campaign going on Suey. They love coming together saying I'm gay. But for what? What is that good? Even if I was, what does that do to what? How does that stop or change what you have been doing? Nothing. Me being gay has nothing to do with you been doing. So why do people run to that? So she calls Jazzy a demon. You heard it. Let's go back. Let's listen to her say, Jazzy, you're a demon. But ma'am, so are you. Ma'am, we have not forgot all the things you have done and have not repented for it. See, Mrs. Mayat, you have to repent for all your wrongdoing in some way, shape, or fashion, which you have not done. So you are in your demon time too, man. Let's go back. Call Jazzy a demon again. I like that.
I want to give us a vent about my pet peeves and you know what I'm gonna do before I can continue? I'm gonna
go back
join
to
the discussion.
I think I did too far. Let me see.
Yeah,
here you go.
About my pet peeves and why I'm so like far from people and relating. Let me start off by saying, shout out to Jazzy. I'm just call you a demon. Because listen, don't shoot the messenger. Because the amount of people, they like to be in the details. They like to be in business that have nothing to do with them.
Wow.
So you know what I'm gonna do before I can continue? I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat in case anybody want to join the discussion.
Y'all hear that? I know y'all heard that.
Because this is an open panel where anybody can come in to express their thing.
No, deep demonic people always want to be in some business that has nothing to do with them. Maya, niggas can run tapes on your ass with that. Let's keep going though, because these people, they like tricking people. When things go sour, they want to play the biggest victim of all. But we're not gonna let them get away with that.
This
get the lights up, please.
I'm
Get the
working
lights up.
on my demons and I'm working on my beasts. And one of the things I want to work on is being able to hold my posture. Just hold myself. Because that's the ego part of me. The ego part of me is the one that has all these issues, all these pet peeves. And I'm not really here to show my ego. And I'm not really trying to be egoic. I want to relate to people when it comes.
Yes, Maya, you must learn how to calm down and be more what? Civilized. You don't always have to be 0 to 100. See, over here, it's all about 0 to 100. Everybody loves the 0 to the 100. Oh, Cookie Monster, 0 to 100. Oh, DX, 0 to 100. The drag, Clyde Diva, the drag. So everybody is in these areas, it's 0 to 100. The drag, that is what they say. But see, that's what the most chaos is. But see, she wants to work on her inner peace. Yes, you should, because then you can make more rational decisions. Remember, I used to be like that too. I can make more rational decisions when I am calm. One of the females I used to run with a while back, she said, Sue, you make better decisions when you're not upset and you can calm down and think. That's for a lot of us. Some of these people, they can do that while they're upset. Some of us, we need to calm down and we can whip that ass. I'm very strategic. I'm very, I like to plan my attack. But if I just go in, I can still probably win. But it won't be so, eventful. It won't be so victorious if I just plan it out. Some of us need to take a chill pill.